They ask me who this record's for. As if music ain't already an open book. Past years nailed shut with pride and pain, knocked open every once in a while because, of course, vulnerability is key even though she ain't think you were worth it. I say they ask me who this record's for. Ready to partition pity like the Salvation Army in the wintertime. Bells set to chime for the dime because, of course, empty pockets in your soul got the rich feeling kinda po. I guess life ain't lit when the fire within oneself is out. Burnt to ash by misuse and mistrust and left to dance on the wind. I say they ask me who this record's for. It's for the kid who's ready to give anything to follow that path everyone said was too steep to climb and too long to walk and too painful to bear. It's for every fatherless child, too proud to ask for help because they believed their dad wouldn't raise a weak son. This is for the mother who lost her best friend and yet championed motherhood and fatherhood like she was Roll Tide. This is for the father who will never see what legacy he left behind. For Mark, your son.
My soul said, I'm awake now. Oh, my heart, oh, my heart, what my heart say. And I'm awake now. Oh, oh, what my mind say. What it say, y'all? And I'm awake now. I done tussled with the lion and buckled the back of thunder. Oh, I done kicked us out to Zion. By reefing it down under, I just swam with the sharks while sipping on lemonade. I can play spades blind without using any spades. I'm the king of Alaska, blood made from Tabasco. Soul be so old, the 12 disciples were my pastors. It's like I'm the best actor without an Oscar. Met my final destination called the Alley Lord. I done sat around table and wrote a profound fable. I can make it anywhere I wanna go. Why? Cause I'm awake now. Piano, do your work with me. Really wasn't always so pensive. I never thought life got so expensive. Now probably cause everything is kinda rented. Conjure the Lex Luthor mentality. Head behind the 8 ball of life's greatest maladies. Casually, I'm clapping for the good guys, but rooting for the tragedies. Pass the weed, I think I am knees, don't have to breathe. Peep the gas mask chillin', filled with oxygen. Stick it on the rap game's face to keep it kicking like a dolphin fin. Born in 92, welcome to the new school. Ice with a little Wu-Tang juice is always cool. So cool. Got peace on my mind, kush I'm a ride, air feeling fine. Ride to the arch of your spine, say it's time. Cause it's early in the morning. Got peace on my mind, kush I'm a ride, air feeling fine. Ride to the arch of your spine, say it's time. Cause it's early in the morning, baby. We rolled up like a fruit roll up, on the making Folgers. Baby, what's the hold up? Baby, let the bowl up. Pimp whip chick with some fast tips. Sicker than your average, and your median. Smoke so much, high thoughts started weaving in. High so long, some people started believing him. But it's early in the morning, and this OG Kush got me zoning. You see, you look a ton to my rolling. You the lifeline, I be phoning. See, I love the toe curls as you moaning. Baby, do you really know what you're owning? Got peace on my mind, kush I'm a grind, air feeling fine. Ride to the arch of your spine, say it's time. Cause it's early in the morning. Got peace on my mind, kush I'm a grind, air feeling fine. Ride to the arch of your spine, say it's time. Cause it's early in the morning, baby.
Sunrise in the east over yonder. We sit and we ponder, read with the sonder, the intermittent stories of souls who just wander. This be the freedom and life of which I'm fond. New through serenity, we love and faith be the trinity. Faith in yourself for our souls go infinity. But as I digress and you de-stress, smoke silhouettes dance their way down your sundress. Watch it fall down on your chest. It ain't too early in the morning for some sex, but it's early in the morning, early in the morning. I'm just on it.
Got peace on my mind, kush I'm a ride, air feeling fine. Ride to the arch of your spine, say it's time. Cause it's early in the morning. Got peace on my mind, kush I'm a grind, air feeling fine. Ride to the arch of your spine, say it's time. Cause it's early in the morning, baby.
Had a dream last night we kinda made up. From every loud tone and argument we ever played up, I saved up the courage to finally move the day up. But maybe, baby, first a little kid had to wake up. And Louisiana purchase a Spacio future. Then get over the fact you turn veggie like kombucha. It's kinda beautiful, this love that we used to. But then we fell apart cause this heart was a loser. I guess fate has a funny way to make a stone-hearted lover who gets hot to watch Netflix. Baby, back, let me down for the drugs. Hit on them hips in your lap where my head sit. A press hit, could it be about how wondrous your mind is? And all the curve of your spine is so goddamn beautiful and timeless. All that beauty was blinded. You wanna see me bleed? Well, baby, here's your chance. When people think of love, it don't come from happenstance. I swear to God, my heart gon' get even. I just lost everything I believed in. Last night we had a breakup from every mistake and double take we ever played up. I gave up, cause baby, your heart ain't gon' wake up. Don't save me, my psyche betrays me, my demons berate me. I fear for my safety, I'm Amy, I'm Janice, I'm Jimmy, Jen Michael. You feel me? Nobody can seal me, no heaven can heal me. I had no allegiance to earth or its seasons. I treasons, I kept us from season. What's I stop time for? And now not for money, no power for us. An illusion of trust turned to lust. Yet this nigga, now I'm plus out. I miss you so much. Oh, you wanna see me bleed? Well, baby, here's your chance. When people think of love, it don't come from happenstance. I swear to God, my heart gon' get even. I just lost everything I believed in. Wanna see me bleed? Well, baby, here's your chance. When people think of love, it don't come from happenstance. I swear to God, my heart gon' get even. You wanna see me bleed? Well, baby, here's your chance. When people think of love, it don't come from happenstance. I swear to God, my heart gon' get even. I just lost everything I believed in. You wanna see me bleed? Well, baby, here's your chance. When people think of love, it don't come from happenstance. I swear to God, my heart gon' get even. I just lost everything I believed in.
I mean, I'm intelligent enough to know when I am wrong, and in every case, in this instance, I am. There was a time where I could have walked away, but I didn't, because I was naive and believed in the mindset that served no one but those who were abusing it. I have a deep remorse for what happened, and my regret has turned into understanding. Maybe I was put in that room for a reason.
Horoscope says aloof, nice for stupid. Stupid couldn't cut it, so a kid relied on Cupid. Reliance on emotion made my adolescence fluid. See, as fluid as a stone that flew from David to Goliath. Kinda booted, but still waiting on the karma. Like rain rains on the farmer, to sow the seeds and practicing the dharma. Conduct the Donna on the front stores of death. Demand the reasons why she seizes with the right or the left, or why she taketh many innocent breaths. In retrospect, that be the only thing is being's respect. Aside from prophets that will siphon all the sin from your set. Assign the Met to yank the champs from the top of the steps. So take a couple ayos for faith to connect. Every drop in blood and sweat that this body is wet. Swept the trust that I had under a colorless shroud. Found a new little home just alone in the clouds.
As I sit alone in the clouds, Pops, am I making you proud? Oh, am I making you proud? As I sit alone in the clouds, Pops, am I making you proud? Hey, am I making you proud?
Went to college for the trollops, which was stupid. Tried out film school with no real, which was foolish. Infidelity was selling me something ruthless. As if my pride had hit it big and went and copped the ruthless. And drove it off a cliff with my psyche tied up in the back. And some tape record the words over an Eminem track. Masking where the miracles at. We're cutting ties with the clerical act. Cause no God brings the dead ones back. Guess I learned over the past years and never get so. The only demons that are numb the body grease in the fold are full wallets that go open and close. All my enemies collateral and friends of the foe. Lil' Bodie, watch your holy say the rap game. Facts, man, must be in this shit for money or the packs, man. No sir, I reply. There's a void up in my soul that don't cease when I'm high. So
as I sit alone in the clouds, Pops, am I making you proud? Man, am I making you proud? Pops, am I making you proud? Am I making you proud? Pops, am I making you proud? Alone in the clouds. Pops, am I making you proud? Pops, I wonder out loud. Pops, am I making you proud? I was your maybe until you gave me up. I was your maybe until you gave me up. I was your maybe until you gave me up. Oh, I was your maybe until you gave me up. Now who's gonna save me when this God ain't enough? Now who's gonna save me when this God ain't enough? No, who's gonna save me when this God ain't enough? No, who's gonna save me when this God ain't enough? My dad would've raised me, but God took him from us. My dad would've raised me, but God took him from us. My dad would've raised me, but God took him from us. No, my dad would've raised me, but God took him from us. Oh, I was your maybe until you gave me up. Now who's gonna save me when this God ain't enough? My dad would've raised me, but God took him from us. No, now who's gonna save me when this God ain't enough? Now who's gonna save me when this God ain't enough? No, who's gonna save me when this God ain't enough?
chains that bind, they go floating to nowhere. Cemetery of soul and mind combine, they go floating to nowhere. When I think of leaving earth behind, they go floating to nowhere. They go floating to nowhere. They got to say it with me. Hey, ever thought of leaving this behind? They go floating to nowhere. When your soul escapes from chains that bind, they go floating to nowhere. Cemetery of soul and mind combine, they go floating to nowhere. When I think of leaving earth behind, they go floating to nowhere. They go floating to nowhere. To nowhere.
You ever dream a strange dream that you was floating over a body of water like you so boating? Beat the air was full of mute sounds like you was choking. See, I seen dry, but my clothes were super soaking. Something felt potent. Not a buzz from a vice, but within, from a light you see was broken. All our heartbeats, said the mind was not in motion. Still my doubt bled when I threw it in the ocean. Now shit's real. When a dream is a metaphor for death, a Mabadon's matador, and I ain't at the top step of the door in my mind, of which I've yet to step down the steps of my spine to the nerves and they bind. Hit rewind if you bind for a prophecy. Even prophecy couldn't see inside my prophecy. Edgar Allan's waver couldn't talk me into stopping me unless the talk was walking through the void with some enlightened sheet.
Ever thought of leaving this behind? They go floating to nowhere. When your soul escapes from chains that bind, they go floating to nowhere. Cemetery of soul and mind combine, they go floating to nowhere. When I think of leaving earth behind, they go floating to nowhere. They go floating to nowhere. They got to say it with me. Hey, ever thought of leaving this behind? They go floating to nowhere. When your soul escapes from chains that bind, they go floating to nowhere. Cemetery of soul and mind combine, they go floating to nowhere. When I think of leaving earth behind, they go floating to nowhere. They go floating to nowhere. To nowhere.
See, I love major war with immortality, to circumvent reality. A bard about morality is simply accept tragedy. Imagine me passing over peacefully, easily. The passing of a time between a real and me, gleefully blowing we smoke at my cavities. Born from the southern state, the black society, and 12 slugs. Be the pepper to the diabetes, quietly commit the genocide that people's piety. Not a one God, but the Lord's within. We sing a sword of being human, brist to cut off our limbs. Kill each other's mothers, brothers like a bucket of whims. Guess we genies in a bottle, Robin Will for his Tim's, little nigga.
Ever thought of leaving this behind? They go floating to nowhere. When your soul escapes from chains that bind, they go floating to nowhere. Cemetery of soul and mind combine, they go floating to nowhere. When I think of leaving earth behind, they go floating to nowhere.
Now I want the congregation to quietly sit down, fall on into the pews, fall on in. I want y'all to bow your heads in prayer for the gospel to chill. Now, children of the Lord, we are not here today to give thanks for nothing to praise. Now we all said I'm one day on the beat, make a dad earn some babies that happen to be born on a ship made from slavery. Now master couldn't lie, said hate is the one who saved me. Mumped him on his spot, said his soul the one who pays me. Now waving premonitions of people trying to slay me. Maybe it's just my inner self going crazy. Baby, funny and fickle like Norman Bates G. Lately, life is speeding by your homie like Haley. Truth be told, life's made my mind go so old that my thalamus was that of mold. Crazy shit, but I missed the code. Walking king, driving night, be a little bold. It's like I play for gold and never medal. Lost ones with their souls disheveled, and may I jump a level. I read Selassie, then became a rebel. Under my feet, I like rocks and pebbles. Say I like rocks and pebbles. Now everybody, I wanna hear you. And the congregation says, no, louder now. On the Lord to hear you. And you say,
hanger at the bottom of the creek is where I pushed the park ranger. Body decomposed, making a stench of death stranger. As if a sixth slaughter happened right up in the manger. Load up the Blue Ranger with things that mellow danger. A black fender amber, I plays all of my bangers. Leave your enemies a hanging like some clothes on the line, or a swinging strange fruit from a noose-colored vine. I wish life waxed the rails before I leapt on the grind and got hit for a lick and broke my proverbial spine. I say it's fine, I make it back in due time with a bunch of bad habits, like my life's worth a line and olive branch of sorts. See, excelling in a sinner sport, a Kolak Shakur, and smoke my ashes off the nearest port. Pillage the village with blood thicker than oil spillage. Niggas eat the lies and fantasize, but won't touch the spinach.
Now everybody, I wanna hear you. And the congregation says, no, louder now. On the Lord to hear you. And you say, no, louder, get it louder. And the congregation says, oh no, one more time. You're baptized now. Give it one more time.
Cast a stone in the pools of open water, staying vigilant for the souls of the sons, mothers, daughters. A complicated thief of frozen memories, clairvoyant vagrant with urban-eyed spaceships and tendencies to overreact. A compact composition, ink without permission. Y'all don't listen after bitten, so suffer for the sin, saturating all your senses. Faith on park benches, nooses hang like crucifixes. So pray to superstitions that you can't control. By the time it takes its toll, might have nothing for a soul. So who you supposed to be? Some savior of sorts, splashing bathwater on the heads of cohorts. You can't fool a false prophet, son. I seen the legions, and true faith is the making of demons. So hold your heart and give them something worth loving. You want the world, but it's I who have nothing.
Now everybody, I wanna hear you. And the congregation says, no, louder now. On the Lord to hear you. And you say, no, louder, get it louder. And the congregation says, oh no, one more time. You're baptized now. Give it one more time. Messiah, funniest thing, it was living right inside ya. All your soul needs is a little bit of fire, a clear mindset and a heart that's inspired. I know the bullshit in the world got you tired, and every word is food cooked up by a liar. Sit with me while we smoke our desires. Vibe to my words, let the sound take you higher. Even through today, we gon' find a way. Not all my people say we gon' find a way. Not even through today, we gon' find a way. Not all my people say we gon' find a way. You see, it's a very long path to the other side. With a little bit of luck, we gon' be alright. See, every life lost, we gon' take it stride. For the fear is near, but the heart stay high. Oppression defied, no bother for pride. Your people still die, but the heads they defy. Our vision is one, if there's peace on our side. Maybe K-Dot was right, see, we gon' be alright. Even through today, we gon' find a way. Not all my people say we gon' find a way. Not even through today, we gon' find a way. Not all my people say we gon' find a way. Not way. And that's real. What up, Ben? Duncan, D-Funk, Young Pike on the bed, though. Michael, what up?
I used to dream about whipping a Mercedes. 2 kids with a model type lady. We had it all, even the government paid me to make the world a better place on the daily. See them as dreams, we just up in the pipe with no light and expect the shit to burn without the higher mind sight. And that's real, realer than oceans with no seals, bodies with no pills, the cities that never heal. Life's like peep the cliff around the next turn, but you ain't driving. End up in a urn, what you done earned ain't vibing. Cause see the paper chase ain't a race, most thriving. Except if you're scientists, be driving right now. It's a struggle to be glad for what your worth is worthless, even though my soul knows its purpose. To turn these words into a movement that's really worth shit. But maybe, baby, if I was born in the 80s, I'd be less lazy and a little more crazy. Wonder about the youth on the daily. See, cause we sliding like our golf game was daily. Littered with laughs like when Stewart left the daily. But shit ain't funny when your motive is the money. And we kill your fellow man for their milk and honey. Say, kill your fellow man for their milk and honey. And that's real, realer than oceans with no sails, bodies with no pills, and cities that never heal. And that's real, lil' homie, that's real. And that's real, realer than oceans with no sails, bodies with no pills, and cities that never heal. And that's real, lil' homie, that's real. Truth be told, I don't even like milk. Lactose to the folks who bartered that for nice silk of the ilk called the overachievers, slinging cleavers of meat at bare feet of the richest of leaders. Said I'm the prince and pauper from the land of rap. Ether got fucked like Aretha, deaf words like a teacher. Yeah, a nigga swore to God he wouldn't become a preacher. Now I'm preaching about teachings I done picked up on the week. Then I'm weak then. Good cheese tastes good, that's some wheat then. Spilling these crumbs on her sequin. Fucking to the weekend, but the poor still don't eat then. I guess the first world props drowned out the second and third. I reckon my words would lessen the pain of hitting the curb. Cause your horse was kinda high though. Like the type of high if I got to work with Flylo. Like the type of high if my first name was Michael. When hit a shot on Craig Elo. Despite the height though, despite natural fight, I think it's alright though. Falling from some heights are nooses from a tightrope. And that's real, realer than oceans with no sails, bodies with no pills, and cities that never heal. And that's real, lil' homie, that's real. And that's real, realer than oceans with no sails, bodies with no pills, and cities that never heal. And that's real, lil' homie, that's real. When your pops passed, it's like the best student decided to skip class and never come back. There's a void even the Moses can't track. I'd do anything to have him back, but as my life goes on and the story unfolds, there's a pain that is shedding its mold. It's like every fucking Father's Day, man. The shit gets sold. Every commercial, all the low prices splattered in bold. It's like a George Lopez joke. It never gets funny, whether English or Spanish, man. The shit ain't funny. It's like the anger is the sky above me, and the only way past the stratosphere over here is to drug me. Maybe I should repeat as if Michael Jordan's 3P with dads every year's jamming off like the Bee Gees, and maybe every shot could've saved him. I'm 20 years later, he's in heaven while I'm poolside waiting. I won't need you, honey, never. So I won't need you, honey, never. I won't need you, honey, never. Let me show you plots. I won't need you, honey, never. My mom says he'd be proud inside of me, and it pushed me on the cloud. You see, back in high school, the only thing I wanted was for him to see all the good that could come from a family of three. Maybe now my soul can rest on some old demons. Keep my loved ones close for all the right reasons. As the seasons change, keep your friend zone sane, so the membrane in the right brain stays kinda plain. I met this kid last week. He said, if I ever make it to the top, don't leave your friends, man, however weak. Plant the fruits of your labor out the strength of family. Once I'm in your TV like reruns of Dawson Street. Maybe back when I was lost around the age of 14, a father figure could have bothered, but I was searching for my dream. And now I get far from home, I'll get more famous than you see. I'll be the Washington on top, fucking carry a Booker T.
Only you, honey, said I only you, honey,
just one paragraph. I won't leave you now and never, you know what I'm saying? So I won't leave honey, said I won't leave honey, said I won't leave honey, I won't leave no you, honey. Just to meet an end, or faint false hope with no hand to lend. While everybody's dreams are around the bend, everything ain't what it seems. It seems, see, I tend to hoard regret. You shunned every rejection, made plenty of missteps. Still, my heart ain't learned this lesson. I'll fight myself out of this pain and this depression. Ooh. I'm not the man you believe in. See, I'm just the man you were leaving. I guess we move along like the seasons. I'm reeling, baby, what's the reason? The coroner comes along, autopsy done, but still my body prays. There's no more to say, no more to pay, no world to save. The coroner comes along, autopsy done, and still my body prays. There's no more to say, no more to pay, no world to save. No world to save. I lost friends I needed the most. Guess this is life living on the West Coast, where everybody boasts through internet post. A blue check mark means you're better than most. The words of the fallen get forgotten if it ain't on the screen. Then homie, it ain't popping. We stay cropping out portions of our lives, pretty pieces of a very petty pie. The coroner comes along, autopsy done, but still my body prays. There's no more to say, no more to pay, no world to save. The coroner comes along, autopsy done, and still my body prays. There's no more to say, no more to pay, no world to save. The coroner comes along, autopsy done, but still my body prays. There's no more to say, no more to pay, no world to save. The coroner comes along, autopsy done,
done, and still my body prays. There's no more to say, no more to pay, no world to save. I'm not the man you believe in. See, I'm just the man you were leaving. I guess we move along like the seasons. I'm reeling, baby, what's the reason? I'm not the man you believe in. See, I'm just the man you were leaving. I guess we move along like the seasons.